Hantavirus.
Hantavirus.
The Hantavirus.
Hantavirus outbreak.
We have all heard about the Hantavirus, but what is it? How does it affect us? And most importantly, will there be another pandemic? Just to quickly recap what has happened so far. On April 1st, a cruise ship called the MV Hondius departed from Ushuaia, Argentina, with the end destination to the Canary Islands in Spain. The cruise ship included a total of 147 people. Investigators suspect the Dutch couple carrying the Hantavirus boarded the ship and started the outbreak. Later on April 6, a man developed a fever and a headache and later died on the 11th of April. On the 24th of April, a woman had gastrointestinal symptoms and was medically evacuated to South Africa. She later died upon arrival to the emergency department on April 26. On the 27th of April, a man was evacuated to South Africa where he is receiving treatment. Lastly, on the 2nd of May, a woman presenting with fever died from pneumonia. So far, 3 people have died and 1 is being treated. Now that we are all up to date, what exactly is the Hantavirus? The Hantavirus is a group name for multiple viruses that are included in the Hantavirus genus. The Hantavirus is found primarily in rodents, where the virus is spread by aerosols containing rodent droppings. Each rodent species carries a different species of the virus. As I said earlier, the Hantavirus is a group name that includes multiple virus species. Some of these can infect humans, but one species called the Andes virus is unique because it is the only Hantavirus known to occasionally spread between people. The Andes virus can be found in Chile and Argentina and is spread by the long-tailed pygmy rice rat. This is the type that was found on board the cruise ship. In humans, the Hantavirus can cause 2 different diseases. HFRS, which is short for hemorrhagic fever with renal syndrome. This type causes mainly kidney disease and has a death rate of 1 to 15%. The second disease called HPS, short for Hantavirus pulmonary syndrome. This disease causes fever-like syndrome and sudden respiratory failure. HPS has a death rate of 30 to 60%. Sadly, this disease is the one caused by the Andes virus and was found on the cruise ship. The Andes virus symptoms typically start 1 to 6 weeks after exposure and usually begin with fever, fatigue, and muscle aches. Over a few days, the symptoms quickly progress and include coughing, shortness of breath, and later followed by sudden respiratory failure. It is crucial to start treatment as early as possible as the Andes virus can progress very quickly. Hantaviruses are primarily transmitted from rodents to humans, usually through inhalation of aerosolized rodent urine, droppings, or saliva. The Andes virus is unusual because it can also occasionally spread between infected people through close, prolonged contact. The Andes virus is not considered to be a true airborne virus like COVID-19. This means to get infected with the Andes virus, you would have to be in close contact with an infected person's bodily fluids for a prolonged period of time. Basically, what this means is that transmission from humans is rare and only happens on certain occasions. The virus is simply not built for human-to-human transmission. Now, answering the most important question, will there be another pandemic? Probably not. As I said earlier, even though the Andes virus can be transmitted through human to human, it requires a very specific situation and it's quite rare. Unlike COVID-19, which could transmit through the air with limited contact, the Andes virus needs prolonged contact with an infected person's bodily fluids, and even then, transmission is not guaranteed. Outbreaks of the Hantavirus aren't unusual and have happened before, but with strict protocols, a pandemic is very unlikely.